Oh, thank you for the like. Who's here? Oh, hello, Anton. Yeah, I just had a bit of a break. Yeah, third time on, maybe third time lucky, yeah? Um, how are you doing? So I'm just talking about like, looking at, maybe traveling to Southeast Asia, and I was a bit bothered about food hygiene, safety and all that, and you'd have to be careful about that, even with things like fruits and veg over there that, can be a bit dodgy, can't they? Just gotta be careful what you're buying over there, like, just don't have the same regulations, do they, as they would in this country for a lot of things. So yeah, I've heard like Singapore's okay, but like all the other countries in Southeast Asia, they have poor regulations on things like that. We call it Bali belly here. Oh really? Bali belly, why is that then? Bali belly. Are they all like overweight or something? They'll eat a lot of like noodles and things over there or something. Yeah, if you eat much of that, it can make you put weight on. But just like, well, I suppose too much of anything, but some things are quite dense in calories and you can easily put weight on. Hi, BF Pradyumna, how you doing? Just talking about, traveling to some countries that are, like poorer countries with less regulations. Hello, Sam. John Lane. Oh, really? John Lane. No, I'm Jamie. Nice to meet you anyway. Welcome to my live, everybody. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for the likes, people. Hi, Hussein Khan. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong, but how you doing tonight? Welcome to my live. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Share this out if you can. Hope you've all had a good day today, people. If you have any questions, put them in the chat, please. Yeah, that would be great if you can do that. So yeah, what you guys want me to talk about, let me know what you'd like to talk about, and I might do some fitness. Might do a few. Maybe I could do some crunches. A hello blank slate. East Coast, West Coast, Texas. Huh? What do you mean East Coast, West Coast, Texas? Either East Coast or West Coast. Or do you mean which one's better, or what do you mean? Hello, Top Bins Productions. Hello, Laser. I don't speak Spanish now. Hope you've all had a blessed day today, everybody. Traveling Brazil, you've been there? No, I've not been to Brazil. Why is that where you're from? Oh no, you're not from Brazil, are you? Thank you for the likes, everybody. 10 push. I'm not doing that right now. Hello, Jerry. Welcome back. Hope you've all had a good day today. Yeah. Share the live out if you can, guys. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do some like sit-ups. So yeah, just bear with me. I'm gonna get ready for this. I don't need my jacket for this. It's gonna get me warm, isn't it? All right. So I'm gonna put it down. We'll do sit-ups. All right. Yeah. So I'll do a few of these with my bag. I've heard diamond push-ups are tricky. Yeah, they're a bit more difficult. Yeah, it's more triceps for that. It basically trains your triceps a bit more than regular push-ups. Can I ask your thoughts on herbal cigarettes sold in Holland and Barrett's? Apparently they're okay and safe to smoke. I don't know. I'm not sure really. Anything that's kind of like, I don't know. I mean, anything that you smoke's probably not good for you. If it's cigarettes, then I would say it's still not healthy because you smoke. If it's smoke, then it's not healthy. It's not good on the lungs. You're putting ash into your lungs. It's gonna, yeah. So it might be as marginally like healthier than smoking cigarettes, but I would still not say it's healthy. Yeah. Even vaping's not really that healthy, is it? So yeah, share the live, guys, if you can, please. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, like the live as well, guys. Come on. Got 2 likes on the live. Can we get to 5 real quick? Who's else is here? Thank you for the 3 likes, people. Yeah. I don't know. I might just get off early tonight. I don't know. Not sure if I can really be bothered to stay on for a full one. I don't know. See who else we get in here. Seems to have, been a bit quiet since I restarted. So yeah, doesn't look like Dale's coming. Yeah, I'll try a few more minutes, see what happens. I'm gonna do a few leg raises, I think. I'll do like leg raises. Hello, Clorox. Hi, Jake. Jamie, great workout as always. Putting the effort in. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, how are you doing tonight, Jake? So I've been considering again, like, traveling to Southeast Asia. Been looking at, how to try and stay safe. Like with food hygiene is a big concern for some people. So I saw something about, make sure you take a prebiotic, and that can help with your immune system because most of your immune system is in the gut. Yeah, that's what they say about that, but there are ways around it. I guess if you're like cooking most of your own food, then it's probably not going to be that risky. If you're cooking your own, like, for example, you buy bulk ingredients like rice and stuff like that, stuff that needs cooking, then oh yeah, I've heard about sea moss. Hello, Abby. Where have you been? Yeah. So they did see my message. I was like, yeah. So you seem to go kind of quiet. So is everything all right? What's your videos about? I talk about health, fitness, and we also talk about lifestyle and things like that. Just yeah, things like that really. Oh yeah, you just messaged me. Okay, is everything all right then? Hello, Athena. Welcome back. How you doing tonight, people? No, the alcohol is in, not the alcohol in cheap boys. Well, I don't drink alcohol anyway, so it's not really a problem for me. But yeah, I suppose if I'm just like cooking my own food, then it's probably not going to be a big deal. Everything is all good. Was that boxing? Oh yeah. You didn't tell me about that, but yeah. Yeah. How was that then? Tourist information will be able to tell you was safe to eat. Yeah, I suppose that's a good advice. I suppose on that. Also, you look at reviews as well. Like different places will have different reviews. You've got to like be careful and make sure you pick a place with good reputation. Um, yeah. Going to you as my bodyguard if I ever need to go to UK Abbey. Oh yeah, wouldn't I make a good bodyguard? You know, I think I'd be yeah. I mean, I suppose I don't really do boxing, but I think I'd be capable though if it ever came to it. Yeah, I could defend myself. So yeah. Um, I'm distracting my by mobile. Can give me some advice that I can get over from this addiction. I think turn all the notifications off. There's also a way to turn all the apps onto black and white mode. So there's things that you can do in your phone, like in your settings, or it might even be an app that you can get. Just look into like how to disable all notifications and turn it onto black and white, so you're not so tempted to just go and look at your notifications all the time. So yeah. Well, it's good. It's a good way to let out aggression, isn't it? Yeah. Um, I was just worried that there was something maybe going on with like the baby or something like that with your brother who's yeah. I was wondering if there was something that got on with that since you weren't really saying much, but yeah, that's good that everything's okay then and yeah. So do some more of the sit-ups. Yeah. Someone was saying about like half repping it like this, not going all the way back. Keeps more tension on the core. I've given up adult juice, I think, for a while. Oh yeah, yeah. You was talking about alcohol and how it's not too good for you. Yeah, probably best to just try and keep it to a minimum, really. Because the thing is, even if it makes you feel better for a while afterwards, oftentimes it comes at a price. Like any drug, the high that you feel from it, you're then going to have to deal with negatives potentially from that. So yeah, they say like what goes up must come down. So oh yeah, thank you, Susanna. Um, yeah, we're all here to inspire each other. We're here to um, inspire people to be the best version that they can be. Hi, Remy. Good to see you again. How are you tonight? Hope you've had a good day today, people. Yeah. So yeah, do you subscribe to Abby then, Athena? She's got a channel, yeah. If anyone hasn't already subscribed to Abby, yeah, go and check out her channel. You can share the link to it if you want. Yeah, I'll do a few of the leg raises again. Or tuck leg raises. I've never heard anyone call it adult juice before, but that's one way to describe it. All you need to do is make your own diet and follow it. I'll be talking about it in my next video about making your own diet, so not to follow anyone else's. Yeah, because what works for you doesn't necessarily work for somebody else. Like someone might be like, oh, go carnivore, go keto, and it's like, it's not for everybody, is it? I mean, yeah, some people, oh, go, like high carb. It's like, you gotta find what works for you, really. Find the right balance for you that you can stick to. But I also think that's part of the problem is I stay at home all day every day and don't really go anywhere. Yeah, that's it. You've got to try and motivate yourself to get out. Like even if you don't have to, just try and just even go out for a walk. It's great for your mental health, just to get out there, just get out and breathe some fresh air. It's but of course you know that. But yeah, it's just sometimes we need a reminder of the importance of just small habits. It doesn't have to be something big. Sometimes people they think about like, oh, I don't want to do exercise, it's too much, but like find whatever's right for you. I was off work for 6 months in 2021 and all I could do was try and work out, but instead I was binge eating. Yeah, not good. That Emilio, yeah, because you were saying about like binge eating was like your way of trying to cope with things, with the things that were happening, and it's like it's not the right answer, is it? You got to find a healthy habit to try and like some kind of thing that you can do that's not going to be not going to be some vice. Yeah. No, I don't do joke a day a day anymore. You've got to find something that isn't just some vice that's gonna, yeah. Everybody has a vice. We always give one vice to another. I mean, as in like, when I say that, I mean something bad. Like you can trade something bad for something good. Trade in a bad habit for a good habit, and you could say that it could still be a bad habit and whatever. It's like, but it's about trying to kind of find something that's good. Like maybe it's exercise, health, maybe it's just, I don't know. It could be watching true crime documentaries or something, but I suppose that isn't necessarily unhealthy if you can keep it in moderation. It's all about balance, isn't it, in life? Things could, a lot of time can be, bad if they're done too much. Um, what do we even mean when we say a vice? It's got bad connotations to it, hasn't it? Like vice, like it's something that we're kind of like some kind of like a prison in a sense, like that we're in this sort of like we're trapped, we're in some kind of vice, you know, like with no escape. It's like, yeah. But it's about doing something that's not gonna negatively impact your health. Ideally, something that's good for your health. Yeah, my sister-in-law was a severe alcoholic, but now she constantly works out and stays in the gym. She lives in the gym, as long as it's not going to be detrimental to her health. Because if she's doing it too much, then that could be bad. In fact, it might. You could argue it might even be worse for her than being an alcoholic. Because being in the gym all day might not be good for you. So you got to find a balance where it's healthy. Because the body needs time to recover and rest. Yeah, it's like a crutch, yeah. A crutch or a vice, yeah. Yeah, but I think it's about balance. It's like I learned that it's about balance. If I overtrain, then it just decreases my energy and I just feel like my testosterone goes down and I just don't feel productive and yeah. Yeah, yeah. Um, so basically, yeah, just anyway. Carry on. I don't watch football now. Do you? Hello, man. Welcome back. Um, well, yeah, that's it. We can't know everything. Yeah, there's always new things we're learning, and as they say, every day is a school day, or you learn something new every day. But yeah, we have to kind of like humble ourselves and realize that we don't know everything. Yeah, how are we doing, people? So yeah, mum, did you say you're feeling any better now? Because you said that you was yeah, having some issues without your meds, and it's not. Did you manage to get some sorted? Um, Stupid but pretty. Oh yeah. Well, there's that like stereotype, isn't there? About like the dumb pretty ones, whatever. Like yeah, like some might say that like the reason for that is that they've always relied on their looks to get them places, and yeah, they never had to like really have to have any brains or anything. But of course, there's exceptions, and it's just yeah, some of them like their looks get to their head, and they just think, oh well, yeah, I'm pretty, I can just be dumb, and that's yeah, it's just be dumb, and that's enough. They're just to be pretty, whatever. But yeah, but then they realize later down the line that it's not enough, especially if you want some long term partner. Like yeah, I've been a housewife since I was 19, so I get a pass for being stupid. Well, I suppose. I mean, like there's stupid, and then there's just plain dumb. I think we can all be stupid at times, but then some people are just plain dumb. Like they're just plain like they just have a low IQ, and they're just like dumb. Like we can all have our stupid moments, but yeah, as long as you're not like that all the time, and you're able to be rational, and yeah. Anyway, what I should have said is like there's being stupid, and then there's like plain dumb. It's like we can be stupid in certain situations, and but well, some people can be like that when they're drunk, for example, but or maybe they're just having a bit of an off day and they're not really thinking straight. Sometimes we're like that where we're just not really thinking straight. Maybe there's something on our minds, or we're just in a bit of a daze, and we're just like, yeah, I have a good education, but not much life experience. Yeah, I suppose there can be that of a problem if, say, you're a housewife. There can be that limitation of it, because if all you like really experience is just being a housewife, then it can be limited in that sense. So I understand why a lot of women wanted to have the freedom from that lifestyle, maybe, but I think there is something quite um good about like lifestyle as well. But like I think there needs to be balance. Hello, Mum Life, good to see you again. Yeah, there has to be balance to life. Have a healthy balance of like home life, and like kind of getting out and adventuring, and I want to be able to set my life up in a way that I could have a family, but be like kind of nomadic, and be able to travel and do what I want to be able to do. I'm not sure how you would actually fit that in, because things like education and all that, and I don't know. But then again, I wouldn't necessarily want to put them through regular education. I'd want to just kind of, yeah, just probably homeschool them, or something. I don't know. Either that, or you would just, well, you could have like private education, but then you'd have to kind of stay to one location, I guess. Um, my new clothes came today, and they were a size 12, and I couldn't be happier. That's good to hear. Yeah. Yeah, it's good that you've gone from, what was it, size 16 down to size 12. So, yeah, my mum's pretty much done the opposite, but she's been trying to like lose some of the extra pounds that she's been putting on. But yeah, it's just been a bit difficult. She's been having some health issues. It's just yeah, it is what it is, really. But yeah, I'm just going to do a few more of the leg raises. I actually find it kind of meditative doing that kind of, yeah. You're just kind of focusing on each rep and yeah. He hasn't been live in a long time and looks like mouthing off on his channel. It's the most recent vid. Who's this? Who was arrested? Hang on. What's going on? Oh, he was size 18, right? Yeah, that's an even bigger difference then, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, size 12's a pretty healthy size. You don't need to be going down to like size 6 or anything like that. It's just, you get to a point where it's a bit kind of unnecessary, really, isn't it? Yeah. I think my mum used to be like size 12 when she was younger and she was more fit because we used to like go on walks. Sometimes we'd go on like long walks and stuff together. I care about him a lot, but he's hanging out with a really hated man in the UK. Not good. That's not good. Yeah. I don't know what's going on here. Let's stay in the size of him. Yeah, that's it. You know, you've got to, as I said, with cybernetics, and it can help people kind of just learn to kind of be happy with where they're at, and this might help with people like say like bodybuilders and stuff like that who have body dysmorphia, and whereas like, you know, they keep getting bigger but it's never enough. They're always comparing themselves to somebody else, but all you should be doing is comparing yourself to who you were previously and just be happy with that. And the problem is social media is kind of causing a lot of this body dysmorphia, I think, because it's caused people to become very, very like hyper competitive, and even if they're not intentionally trying to be competing with others, it's like, but if they see that someone, they appears to look bigger than they are, they feel intimidated by that, or they feel insecure by it. So if you like that, then just try to switch off all that and just focus on your own progress. You know, stop focusing on what anyone else is doing. Most of these are on steroids or whatever bullshit. So yeah, so that would be my advice on that. Yeah, I'm gonna try the dive bomber push up again. See if I can do it. It's kind of like a pike push up, and then you. Kind of like that. But yeah, I'm not the best at that, but yeah, it's quite a difficult one. It's a bit of a complicated movement compared to a regular one, but it's kind of a mix of like yoga and strength, so yeah. So yeah, how are we doing tonight, people? What time are we on? Yeah, I'll probably do a few more minutes and then I'm gonna wrap this up, I think. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get some more videos out soon. Yeah, like the second to last one's over 300 views now, so looks like I've been pushing my videos out again. I need to try and focus on topics that are relevant and stuff that people would be interested in. But I'm not going to talk about stuff that I don't want to talk about, though. Some people just talk about all sorts of bullshit that they're not even that interested in, just for the sake of views. I'm not about that. If people aren't, interested, then so be it, I guess. But I'll try and talk about stuff that's that I find is somewhat relevant that would be interesting to talk about. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully I can get the ads soon as well. So, and once I get to the 4,000 watch hours, so you have to get 4,000 watch hours to get the ads. But I've got like super chats enabled now and memberships. Can people still not become a member? As people were saying, able to join the membership. So yeah, let me know about that. Hang on, what's going on here? Everyone seems to have gone, so doing better than most, I guess. So maybe not. Yeah, you just gotta focus on you. It doesn't matter how well anybody else is doing, because they say comparison is the thief of joy. I made a video about that before, so I talk about things like that, and mindset, and and just kind of gratitude and things like that, and that stuff I need to practice myself, because oftentimes I don't even that sometimes you forget to even practice it yourself whenever you're feeling a bit ungrateful of things. And but something I was actually listening to on Yogi's live earlier, he was talking about forgiveness, and kind of like, because it's the ego that wants to not forgive and be like, you hurt me, because it's like you feel personally like attacked or violated by that person. But it's about letting go of that like ego, and not letting go of the ego. We always have an ego, but it's about taming that ego and not letting it kind of rule over you, and make you kind of bitter and dark, because forgiveness is actually, people might think of it as like a selfless thing, but it's actually partly selfish, because bitterness and resentment and grudges and all that it's actually low vibrational energy that we do not want to be having. Like, it's you have to learn to let go of that, because it's not going to do you well. Even though someone might have really hurt you really bad, it's like, it doesn't mean you should forget what they've done, but like, it's about letting go of the hatred or the bitterness in your heart, because that's just that will just destroy you. So yeah, forgiveness is a step forward. Yeah, definitely. And sometimes those who've done bad have also been mistreated themselves. Like, I've come to realize a lot of the time. Hello, Ivan. How you doing? I've come to realize that a lot of the time that people who, like, for example, you get people saying nasty things in the comments or something like that, and you get really offended at, maybe you'll get really offended at it because it's really horrible what they're saying. But oftentimes these people might have been suffering themselves, so you have to, it's all about kind of trying to put yourself in somebody else's shoes and understand that where they're coming from, that they might have actually been through some shit themselves. And it's all about trying to kind of to step out of that kind of self-centeredness of being like, if you get me. So, and hope you've all had a blessed day today. Share this out if you can. Subscribe if you're new. Ivan. Yeah, I'm not good at God. I don't forgive, but I'll let go of you. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess it depends on what you mean by forgive, but like, because if someone does something bad, then it's like, you could say if it's something really bad, I guess it's like, forgiveness, like it's like there's to me it's like if someone's done something bad, then it's like I think people have a chance to redeem themselves. I think is we should let people be able to redeem themselves because we have all this like cancel culture, for example, and you get people who do one mistake and then that's it. They're that they'll just like cancel them and be like this person's a piece of shit and kind of will just try and ruin their reputation to a point where they're completely destroyed and their career is gone. So and no one wants anything to do with them anymore. So yeah, I think it's about letting people just. It's like okay, like if you let's see how sorry you are, and if you can actually sort of redeem yourself. Like I'll forgive petty things, but I won't forgive the trauma my stepdad caused me as a child. Well, yeah, there is that of like, I guess like you can just let go of it and not let it kind of weigh on you and all that because yeah, it's like what's happened has happened, but yeah, doesn't mean you should. Yeah, it doesn't mean you should forgive people who are just like that because what's it? Everyone deserves a second chance. I suppose it depends how cruel that person is, but how's it going to school? I hope you well. I couldn't forgive people when I was younger, but I have gotten better over the years due to therapy. Yeah, yeah. It's about trying to understand that person and put yourself in that person's shoes. That relies on you actually being able to drop your ego for a second and not just be so into your own head of like feeling violated and being like, okay, what's going on in that person's life? How can I try to maybe help that person or help that person to help themselves? Yeah, Abby's 29, same as me. Yeah. Ivan says I really want to give people advice on stuff like this. Yeah, it's I think and I'll have to talk to Yogi about these kind of like caveats and stuff about it, about like things like murderers. If someone, for example, let's say if someone murdered one of your family members or something like that, or did something really bad to one of them, maybe they abused them or something like that. How could you find it in your heart to forgive that person when they're so close to you and they're... Maybe he means about just letting go, not necessarily forgiveness, but I mean, we'll have to have a actual look about what forgiveness means first, because when we're talking about words, we have to first of all agree on definitions, because so it says stop feeling angry or resentful towards someone for an offense, flaw, or mistake. So so there we go. So what you were saying was actually forgiveness, but because we always have this idea of forgiveness is about being like giving somebody a second chance, but it isn't always the case. Like forgiveness could just be just kind of like letting go of the negative emotions attached to that person, and yeah, just to move on from that. So yeah, that can, I suppose, yeah, if we're kind of talking about that, but I guess there could be different meanings of the word, and but there's, I guess, like, but there's also like the whole thing of let bygones be bygones, let someone off the hook, but that isn't necessarily the case. Growing up with a sick man that did terrible things to you as a child, he doesn't deserve forgiveness. It's just according to this definition, stop feeling angry or resentful towards someone, because these feelings can really kind of like make you feel quite just like bitter inside, and it's more to just do it for you because they don't deserve you feeling angry toward them, in a sense. Like it's like by you feeling angry and bitterness towards them, they win. they're the ones that are going to be better off than you. So you have to not, sort of cave into that, sort of being negative toward that person, and thinking horrible thoughts, and it's not necessary. It's best to just kind of just accept what's happened, and just kind of, yeah, no matter how bad it is, it is what it is, and just but yeah, letting someone off the hook isn't necessarily the same as forgiveness. That is, to do with like giving them a second chance and all that. Keeping that feeling is why I'm overprotective to my girls. Well, but then again, being overprotective can be bad as well. I guess like you can like you can sort of guide them in the right direction. Like I said, I think mothers, they should be guiding them in the right direction, but at the same time, they also need to have like the chance to kind of make their own decisions, and have the freedom. So it's kind of like balancing that out, and but by kind of having these kind of negative feelings inside you, it's just can lead you to be irrationally overprotective, like to a point where it's like, yeah, you have to just, yeah, you have to obviously put your children first, but by putting them first, you're actually allowing them to have the freedom to make their own decisions with your guidance, sort of thing. Well, they are 5 years old. I suppose, yeah, 5 years old is, I suppose that is the case, yeah. True, yeah. I kind of forgot like how old they were then, but yeah. But I mean, like, I suppose, like, yeah. That doesn't mean that you should be like holding grudges and negativity in your head. Like, I'm just, yeah, you can protect your children, but like, that's to protect them because that's what you should be doing as a mother, because it's the right thing to do, if you get me. So, yeah. But there's this whole thing about like allowing, sort of like the father, like what people like Jordan Peterson would say about like having that father figure in their life for like the rough and, I'd say that's more for like if it's a boy, like have that kind of rough and tumble play and all that, and like things like play fighting and uh kind of like, yeah, of it's all about to kind of balance their kind of aggression and all that. So my number one priority is to protect my baby girls. Yeah, but I'm just saying that, can you not do that without feeling resentment towards somebody, is what I'm saying. Like, that's all you should be kind of focusing on, and not, yeah, just I don't know, just yeah. You just have to kind of learn from your experiences, but to not kind of attach to it, is what I'm kind of saying. Dwelling on the past, and yeah, take the lessons and move forward with it. Kind of like when we look at history lessons and things that have, like bad things that have happened, like we should be looking at it to learn not to make those mistakes again. And it's hard for you to understand if it didn't happen to you, and if you don't have girls. Yeah, I know. Um, yeah, but it's like But you didn't really answer my question of like, can you not protect your baby girls uh, without holding grudges? I'm just like kind of yeah. Anyway, um, so yeah. So hello Timmy, how you doing? Welcome to my live. I might have to get Yoga at some point, maybe talk to him, or maybe I'll go on his live and get into these nuances about things and yeah, what you've been up to. Um, I've been out today, like went bowling, did a bit of air hockey. I went for a meal. So yeah, I've had a good day out today. Really, met with some people. Probably gonna get off in a minute. Is Abby still there? That's in Abby for a bit, but nice, good day. Yeah, it was good. Yeah. Oh, you're still there, yeah. It's nearly 10 p.m. So yeah, what's this? Breaks up the day, I think. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's good to get out and do something different. And yeah, well, you got any plans for Christmas? Yeah, let me know what you're all planning to do for Christmas. Like, you going, to see your family, or are they coming to you, or what's everybody doing? Can't believe we're only like what 9 days away from Christmas. It doesn't even seem 2 minutes since last Christmas. Yeah, I don't know. It can be a bit scary to think like how quickly the time's going. You think fucking hell. It's like next year I'll be 30 years old. Like, is there any good Xmas markets near you for busking or whatever? I mean, yeah, there's like Christmas markets around York, but I wouldn't do it around that area because it's pretty much all like markets around that bit. So there's not really any room to do busking around there. You're better off doing it around the corner where there's a bit of space to do it. Time is going by too fast. I know. It's like, where the hell has it gone? You know. This is the thing. It's like I need to get out there, travel, and experience life. Go see different cultures, and you don't have to have a permit in York. No, you just have to like abide by the guidelines. But there is a few places like I've heard like Central London. I've got so much work to do before I finish for Xmas. I'm like, oh yeah. I bet there's a lot of like, are you having like a work party or something? And before Christmas, I guess. Are they doing like Secret Santa or something like that? So I remember like last year they had this like Secret Santa thing. As soon as I turned 25, the past 2 years went by too fast than it usually did. Yeah. Is it because of like since like COVID times? And I suppose that was a bit before then, but like it seems like ever since like COVID times, I don't know. It's just time's just gone by kind of exponentially faster. It's just where's all that time gone? It's like it's almost been 5 years since the start of the COVID shit. Go work party on Wednesday and Secret Santa on Wednesday. You mean tomorrow. Not tomorrow, on Wednesday. Yeah, that's the day. Hang on. Yeah, day after tomorrow. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I can't believe it's coming up to that time of year again. It's doesn't even feel like it though. It's just I don't know. Probably because when you're like grown up, it's like the magic of it's gone, and it's like it's like the novelty wears off. Like when you're a kid, it's so exciting, isn't it? Like you're getting the presents, and you still believe in the Santa, but it's like I don't know. Maybe it's like you know deep down that it's not real, but it's like you're kind of living in kind of like make believe, and I don't know. When we're a kid, we tend to be more like open minded. We tend to be more like magical thinkers. Not a nice thing. What's that? And about the like finding out that like the whole Christmas thing is a lie or something. Some people say that Christmas is a good way to discipline the children because it's like they believe that they have to like behave because Santa's gonna buy them presents. So it's like because it's like if they won't listen to their parents, then maybe it's a way to get them to listen. If Santa's gonna, not get them presents or something like that. So it's like a way of kind of bribing them, isn't it? I remember when I was a kid and be like, oh, so what you do is you would like. I remember we'd put like write a list down of things that you want for Christmas. um, and yeah, you would. And you'd think that Santa's like. There was this thing with like mince pie or something. It was like, oh, Santa's ate the mince pie, but really it was just one of the parents or something. Like he robbed people of their money. It was a full-on con. Yeah, well, the thing is, a lot of people end up broke, don't they, after Christmas, don't they? Like they get into New Year and then they're completely like decimated financially. That I'm going to head off now, guys, and do some yoga before, and I'm working at 8 in the morning. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Probably gonna get off soon anyway. It's yeah, it's gone a bit quiet now, so yeah. I don't really have anything else to say anyway, so it's gone 10 o'clock, so yeah. So yeah, I'll probably be back on tomorrow evening. It'll probably be about 7 tomorrow, but all being well. So yeah, everybody take care. I'll see you all. I'll see you all. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. All right, peace out.